Booyah, there you go, baby. Another 6K in the bag here at Hampstead Heath. Man, just happy my legs work, happy my heart works, happy my brain works. It's a great day to be alive at the end of the day. And like my man Wes Watson says, life is happening for you, not to you. That simple frame of mind can make the difference between a beautiful, gorgeous, happy, fulfilling life and a low, lonesome, depressed life. It's that simple frame of how you look at the world. Nothing else matters. Doesn't matter how rich you are, where you were born, nothing. That's one of the keys. And I'm excited to meet Wes next week when I go to New York City. I'm super pumped. I will be conducting, I believe, 18 episodes of London Real, a new world record for us. And, you know, when in Rome, or make hay when the sun shines, we're in New York City. Tons of people want to see us, so we're making it happen. We're building our own studio, and we're just going to crank them out, and I'm super excited. But I wanted to talk about New York City because it's my nemesis. And I'm guessing you have a nemesis too. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's a substance. Maybe it's a food. Maybe it's shopping. Maybe it's sex. I don't know. Maybe it's a certain place and time. Maybe it was a boss. Maybe it was a parent. But my nemesis for a very long time was New York City. It was something that kicked my motherfucking ass. It's very hard to explain how badly I was beaten up in that city. If you want to know more details, you can watch my movie Iron Mind. It's on YouTube, it's for free. But just to give you the cliff notes, 2 heroin overdoses. My best friend from MIT fired me from my job, ended our relationship. Girlfriend of 4 years left me. 9/11 happened in my backyard, and it was just a fucking shitty ass year, 2001 for me. And it broke me. It really broke me. And I love that song when Frank Sinatra says, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Well, I fucking didn't make it there. I couldn't fucking cope. One of the few times where I got chewed up and spat out. Didn't happen at MIT. Didn't happen necessarily in my jobs, but it happened there. And it hurt for a long time. And for a long time, I held that city. It was almost like a trigger point for me, like some weird trauma. I remember I went back in 2002. I had to stay away for a full year to get clean. And I had a girlfriend there at the time. She was like, come home, come back to New York City. I said, I cannot go back to that city or I might relapse and I might just go down a dark hole. And I remember I went back and I took a taxi over to my buddy's place on Avenue A and 7th Street. Actually, Avenue B and 7th. And I never had a panic attack in my life. I was like, what the fuck is that? But I had one in the taxi. I was like, whew, whew. I was like, all these memories of me fucking up my life, letting people down, letting myself down, and ruining everything I could have been, all came back to me. And for the longest time, every time I went back to that city, I just saw my own failure on every single corner. And this came out when I was filming Iron Mind and training with John Joseph for my Ironman race in 2018. And you know, when I was on a bike test, 6 minutes, max heart rate, brutal stuff. And all these memories came out. I started crying on camera and it was crazy. And for the longest time, it was New York City that was my nemesis. But the truth is, I was my nemesis. And so for me, going back next week to premiere our 5th movie, to film 18 episodes of London Real, to let that city know that I'm fucking back, man. You can't fucking kill me, motherfucker. I will never quit. I will never fucking quit. And for me, that's an important statement to make, but it's not to the city, it's to me. It's to me, because it's yourself you got to be proud of at the end of the day. And so for me, this is a big deal to go back and tell this city that, guess what, I'm back, motherfucker, and I'm here. And now we're going to be partners going forward. So my nemesis becomes my partner in crime. And we're going to collaborate together, and we're going to do crazy shit. And who knows, I might own New York one of these days, so look out. But right now, we can collaborate. That's cool. And, you know, that city, it pulled out everything in me that was not ready, you know? And a lot of us get mad and we point the finger, oh, my boss did that, or my parent did that, or my girlfriend did that. No, you did that. They brought out the weakness in you, and you couldn't cope with it, and you failed. And so that's why this whole sense of extreme ownership, like Jocko would say, where life is happening for you, that was happening for me, and it was showing me my weaknesses. And yet, when you feel failure and you feel anger and you feel trauma, you don't want to look inside yourself. And that was my problem. You know, I was looking inside of a bottle or inside of a line of brown, and that was the way I got out of it, and I ended up escaping it. And so that city taught me that I had things inside me I had to sort out. And it's taken me the last 20 years to sort them out, and I have. And now I'm fucking bulletproof. At least that's the way I feel. And then maybe there'll be something else out there I got to confront, but I'm armed now to just realize it better. I know that having a drink is not the way out. That just pushes the confrontation and pain and growth down the road and makes it actually harder later when you do that. And so now I'm going back. And I'm thanking New York City for giving me these lessons and for pushing me and making me a better person and making me stronger. Now, look, I could have gone to San Diego, back where I'm from, back where my man Wes is from, and I maybe could have lasted 10 more years before that stuff would have come out. But would I have had the growth? No, I wouldn't have. Would I be the man I am today? No. Would London Real even exist? No chance. This doesn't exist without 2 heroin overdoses in New York City. I had to learn, I had to grow, I had to be appreciative, I had to be grateful to do all this stuff. And so my final lesson is this: your nemesis isn't your nemesis. Your nemesis is you. It is you showing you where you need to improve, where you need to do the work. And if you can see it as that, you will thank it, because life is happening for you. It is telling you, guess what? We're gonna work on this right now. It's gonna suck for a little while, but we're gonna work on it. And you know, as much as we all love good times and we love comfort, that's not where we're growing. That's not where we're learning. It's not where we're getting better, okay? It's just not. So it's the dichotomy of life. We want happiness, but we know we need adversity to grow and have a sense of purpose and a sense of fulfillment. And so let's keep on dancing. Let's play that dance, the happiness adversity dance. I like to mix in a little bit of both and see where it gets me. But the older I get, the more I can see that adversity is making me grow. So I'm going to chart my whole journey back there. I'll be posting lots of vlogs. I'm going to meet with some amazing people. The guests we have are absolutely incredible. We got the premiere of Reconnect to a sold-out theater in New York City, which is amazing. I got some old people coming from New York City. I've invited my buddy from my MIT that sacked me. I don't know if he's going to come. I don't know if he's ready to be friends with me again. And I get it. I totally respect that, man. You know, he's on his journey. I'm on mine. Invited some old banker friends of mine and stuff. It's going to be a great time. Come join me if you want. I think there's a few tickets left. Maybe not. Check the website. And it's going to be a great time. So I'll be posting me going back to conquer my demons, my victory lap of New York City. And whatever you do, go find what that nemesis is of yours and go confront it and go thank it for everything it has taught you about yourself. And then go work on yourself, because you can overcome anything you want. You have the tools, you have the strength. It's all inside of you. We all have it inside of us. It's whether we want to go into that. And again, once you find out that it's actually not that big of a deal, you know, there's nothing scary about New York City. It's concrete and buildings and people. And anything I bring to it is my own baggage, and I'm going to go there and I'm going to sort all that stuff out. So there you go. I hope you're having an amazing day. I love you. Go in there, go out there and get some. Life is happening for you, not to you. Peace.